In this part, we are going to add the create chat function. So when the user click on the friend item, it will create chat. So we have to go back to the friend component. So we go to here, and then we import the necessary package, and which is using to add the document. And we have to use the use of to get the current user. So at here we type constant current user is equal to use of, and then we are going to add the create chat functions, and this create chat function we will pass the friend ID, and because we already get this from the outside, so if you go back to the sidebar, you can see at here we already passed this ID to the friend component, so we can destructure at here. And so first we have to create a collection chat, and before we are going to add this new document, we have to check whether the chat already exists. So this prevents the user double click on this and it will create more than one chat collections, but this is with the same friend. So first we are going to query where the users contain the current user UID. So the first is we are going to query the users which contain the current user UID, because there may have a lot of chat that is contains the current user UID, because this user can chat with different people, so he has different connections. So each chat will have his own ID and his friend ID. So first we are going to get all the chat that with current user UID, and then we get the snapshot, and then we are going to check if the user which contain his friend ID, if the length is greater than 0, then which means it already exists, and this double exclamation mark is to return the true or false. So if we pass the ID and it not exists yet, then we add the new document. Otherwise we just console log chat already exists. So we already prepare all the things, so we can apply these functions to the container. So we type equal and then type create chat, and then we pass the ID and click save. And now we go to the app and click on the friend, and if we refresh the page, we can see it had a new collections with the users which has the ID of these two users. You can see it start with L and C, and in this collections it also start with L and C.